Hey Aries, welcome back. This is your December 2018 reading. This is for Sun and Moon only in Aries, so if you are a cross watcher, make sure that they have a Sun or Moon in Aries. I'm going to be doing a cartooncy here, and then I will in fact close out with a few of the Romance Angel cards in order to give you guys some additional, messages and guidance here. So I am going to be doing a sort here. If any of the other signs come out in the reading, I will in fact tell you what those signs are, but because I tell more of a story than anything, if the story itself is making sense to you, then it's for you. The signs could just be energies that you're acting under, they're acting under. It doesn't necessarily have to be their signs. That's why I always say energies rather than people, and also I do have a message for you guys. The message is, chill out, it's all good. So, however that connects with you, Aries, if it doesn't, then it's not for you, but that's the message that I got for Aries. Chill out, it's all good, okay? So you just had a card come out, so that brings the most relevancy here. This is the Four of Clubs. The Four of Clubs is a communication card. It's actually verbal communication, so it would be more or less face-to-face. It's also a travel card by vehicle, or it can also be like a foundation card, meaning, moving to a new home, building on solid ground, something of that nature, okay? So because that card came out, it brings the most relevancy when it, basically shows itself prior. So let's see what we have going on here for Aries, Sun and Moon, December 2018. Okay, so let's see what we got going on for Aries. Ooh. Just flung it. Okay, Two of Clubs, Queen of Spades. This is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Jack of Hearts, Three of Clubs, Nine of Clubs, Ten of Clubs, Jack of Diamonds, Four of Diamonds, King of Spades, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so Aries definitely have air energy here. Ace of Diamonds, Three of Hearts, Three of Diamonds, and the Four of Hearts. It is all good, Aries, okay? You have a lot of, if you didn't notice as I was holding up the cards, you have a lot of duplicates, meaning right here in a cluster you have 3 threes, okay? You also have the Two of Clubs, the Three of Clubs, then you go into the Nine of Clubs, the Ten of Clubs, okay? You have the Jack of Hearts, the Jack of Diamonds, you have a cluster of diamonds. So what does all that mean, right? It's just showing me here that you could be wanting a new beginning, a new phase of life. You may be wanting to wipe a slate clean completely, okay? Whether you have air as your sun or your moon and your Aries is your opposite, or if you're dealing with an air sign, they could be at a distance, okay? They don't necessarily have to be, but they could be, okay? Because everybody is going to, your story is going to relate differently to others, but it could be the same type of scenario going on. You know what I mean? It could be the same type of energies, but it's just, you're obviously all different people, but your stories can basically relate when it comes to, the circumstances and situations unfolding and the way that they're unfolding, I should say. But it's showing me that you could have a lot of back and forth energy. I see fickleness, I see changeability. I definitely see needing to get out of your head. Everything is all good, okay? Because the last card out, you have the Four of Hearts, and that's the reconciliation card. It's also the card of solid foundations, speaking on an emotional level here, okay? There's light, how should I say this? There's Apollo, the bringer of light here. You have Cupid, the bringer of glowing messages. So what it's showing me is that you could be relaying a message and or hearing a message, and it's a bit of good news. It could be coming from an air sign, or you could be relaying it to an air sign, and or just like I stated, this could be you, Aries. You just have air as your sun or your moon opposite of where Aries is, okay? But what it's showing me is that you have a new beginning, a new phase of life. You have financial stability. You have ambition in order to achieve success, or you're needing to gain your ambition in order to achieve success, okay? Common sense and good judgment is needed here. You have, you know, good luck, small celebration, but I see that your time and your energy here is being put into indecisiveness. You're either indecisive, or you're putting all your time and energy into focusing on not having what it is that you want, whether it's this relationship, because what I see here is that there's a relationship, because you could have had a developing relationship, but you more or less you could have been giving your time and energy freely here, or you felt like you were giving it freely, but then you became indecisive or scatterbrained about the person. And now it's like, you know what you want. The other person is like wanting the same thing though. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like I'm seeing that you're dealing with an air sign. They want a new beginning with you. I can also see business partnerships here. Okay, Aries? Not only could this person be interested with you on a emotional level, meaning, you know, an actual relationship, I can see a relationship that also is beneficial in regards to sharing some sort of commonality in business. Like you guys could have the same type of interest when it comes to working together, or a career path, or something of that nature. But chill out. It's all good. Like, this card right here is the fickleness, changeability, back and forth, like, you know. But I just see that if you're dealing, you could be dealing with two air signs, or an air sign's dealing with you and they have another air sign. I mean, but the time and the energy that is being given and or you are giving is not, you're like, literally, I feel like, like that's what I feel like, because I'm like, it's almost in a sense like you're psyching your own self out. It could be because they're an air sign, and you might not know, you know, more, they could have more of a colder exterior, and or you do, which is like, it could be scary because it's not what you're used to, and the person could be also interested in the same type of things that you're interested in, so it's like, this isn't real, but it is. I can definitely tell you this right now, Aries, if you're dealing with an air sign, they want to ascend to some sort of higher commitment with you, okay? I definitely see, if you are, you know, dealing with somebody who's at a distance, I definitely see working on some sort of stability within finances so that there can be movement towards each other. I definitely see reconciliation. There's definitely good luck. There's growth here. But the only thing that is showing me is that you could just feel scattered, but you're needing to find some sort of balance here, okay? There's that Four of Clubs. Isn't this the first card that came out? It wasn't in this reading. You just saw me shuffle and it hung out over here on this Three of Diamonds. That's your scattered energy. This is clarifying. This is verbal communication, solid foundations. You know, if you are traveling to see this person because they're at a distance, it would be to communicate. Aries, I don't have anything. Literally, I have nothing. There's nothing here that is concerning other than you need to chill, okay? Because here's the Seven of Diamonds at the bottom of the deck. This is taking steps forward. As you take those steps forward, your efforts are then rewarded, especially if you're dealing with the sign of Gemini. Like I said, if you're dealing with that air sign, you might have to break down some sort of established mind thought patterns when it comes to relationships, because you do in fact have victory here, but you could just have worry and anxiety over some sort of communication, you know, with this person. And if it's not an air sign, you know, it doesn't have to be. They're just different from what you're used to, and it's that mind thought pattern that's psyching you out. It's like, yeah, this person might not be what you're used to, but that doesn't make them not right for you, okay? So it's like taking those steps, taking that leap of faith, because you get to that victory flag, but your worry and anxiety is over communication, and it's showing here that that is where you need to release your scattered energies and actually communicate, okay? So this was for Aries, Sun and Moon. I am going to, for December 2018, I am going to do a few of the romance angel cards here. Oh, here we go. Wow, check it. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is the religious factor card, but I look at this as my journey card, especially to understanding yourself and enlightenment. Loving yourself first will definitely bring you to some sort of level of consciousness here. And then you receive playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of love to shine. At the bottom of the deck, you've got romantic feelings. The feelings are real and worth exploring. And then you've got forgiving and learning. So releasing the established mind thought patterns, because this is something that I see is what we're really fearful of. It's like, this can't be real. It's like, yeah, it's real. It's okay. Okay? But you're just needing to, like, not psych yourself out so much, because I just feel like the person that you are in fact dealing with is just different, or was, put it this way, like somebody that says, oh, I would never date a Scorpio, and then they're with a Scorpio. Or they met them and they're a Scorpio, and they're like, I don't know about Scorpios. And then they end up really liking them, and it's like, I kind of feel like it's that. It's like, I would never date. No. But then you're hanging out and you're like, wait, what? That's what you feel like. Excuse me. So communicate, 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 okay? Love yourself first, always. Do what feels right to you, but you know what your feelings are, but the only thing that you're fighting up against is past beliefs, past circumstances and situations, fearing that they're going to repeat themselves. It's all unwarranted. It shows here that you are having a, great December, but you need to just chill out. It's all good. Okay. So that was for my Aries for December 2018. If you need me, go to the drop box below. You will see a link to my website. You can order services there. I am running a special November 30th through December 2nd. That would be for the weekend. So if you're interested in having either a live reading or a pre-recorded reading with me, I'm running special prices for that, and also email questions, maximum of 3 650-word response for $20. But the video readings and the video recorded readings are a different cost. So if you're interested in having any of those, you can just shoot me an email. It's lovefromabove717@gmail.com. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Yeah, love you guys. Bye.